You're listening to the BigIron Buzz.
Welcome to our latest episode of the BigIron Buzz, where each week we'll bring to you the latest news and trends in the ag, real estate, and used equipment markets. This podcast is brought to you by BigIron Auctions and BigIron Realty, rural America's premier online unreserved auction site, bringing you real connections, respected values, and real deals. Hi everyone, I'm Ryan Smith, and I'm the host of the BigIron Buzz. My guests today are District Managers Scott Anderson, Doug Bender, and Jeff Gerdes. Our first guest today is District Manager Scott Anderson. Scott, why don't you start off by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Good morning. Yeah, my name is Scott Anderson. I live in Williston, North Dakota. I'm the District Manager for District 49 of the Mountain Region. I cover Western North Dakota and large portion of Montana, and I've been with BigIron about 7 months now. We're kicking this off out here and adding some sales reps and growing the business.
Now, Scott, you've got a great sale coming up on the May 19th sale, the Arnold Larson Farms Retirement. What can you tell us here?
Yeah, Arnold Larson, he's retiring. He's got a nice lineup of equipment. You know, he's got a 1996 John Deere 9600 combine, a 535 John Deere round baler, an 83 John Deere 4450 tractor. He's got a really nice 67 Ford F750 single axle grain truck. He's got two 1975 John Deere 8630s. One of those has some engine issues and doesn't run. He's got a very nice Flexicoil air cart and 39-foot 500 seed tool. Got three older pickups available on that listing. He's got a Brandt 4500 grain vac that's in nice condition, and a few other items that we have on that listing. He's got, I should mention the Intelligent Ag wireless blockage monitor that was on the Flexicoil, but that can be added to other ones as well. So,
our next guest today is Doug Bender from the Mountain Region. Doug, before we start talking about what's for sale in your area, would you mind introducing yourself to our listeners?
Sure. Like Ryan said, my name is Doug Bender. I'm the district manager for the entire state of Colorado, and then I have the three southeast counties of Wyoming as well.
ISR Jennifer Brown has an incredible sale listed for the Paul Lebsock Jr. estate. Can you tell our listeners what they'll find here?
Sure. Yeah, it's a really nice set of equipment here in Sterling, Colorado. There's 92 lots. Just touch on a few of them. There's a 2013 Coyote mechanical front wheel drive tractor with a loader on it. There's a 2020 Bobcat T770. Nice skid steer. I think it only has like 12 hours on it. There's a 2003 Bobcat compact tractor with a loader bucket and a backhoe attachment as well. There's a 2014 Bobcat 3650 utility vehicle, a 2012 Bobcat 3400 four-wheel drive utility vehicle. There's an S70 Bobcat 2008 skid steer. It's one of the smaller ones, for really nice for cleaning pins. There's also a 2015 Sundowner horse trailer with living quarters. It's kind of a little weekender package, a nice little trailer. There's a 2016 Dodge Ram 3500 dual rear wheel pickup. It is four-wheel drive. There's also a 2002 36-foot design gooseneck camper with three slide outs, I believe, on that.
That's quite a lineup. Can you share what else is for sale in Colorado on May 19th?
Sure. Yeah, we got quite a bit of stuff coming up. Slick Spot Farm Truck and Auto Corporation down. There's two locations. There's one in Fort Morgan and there's one in Ray. They have 16 items selling. A couple of highlights from that. There's a 2004 utility reefer trailer. There's a 2001 Ford F650 service truck. There's an international truck, and there's a whole slew of tires and other really nice equipment. Also, Kyle Getman and Roggen, Colorado has 10 items. A couple highlights of that. There's a Melro 3630 spray coupe, self-propelled Massey Harris 44 engine, a Frittrell auger unloader. Also, Calvin Schaffert in Otis, Colorado, has a Henniker cultivator and a top air seeder. A really nice next listing we have is down in Denver, Colorado, for Jesus Sacido. It's a 2017 John Deere 331G compact skid steer. That's a tractor as well, I believe. And that's what we got going on.
Thanks, Doug. Lastly, we have Jeff Gerdes, who represents the Omaha metropolitan area. How are you today, Jeff?
I'm doing great, Ryan. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm doing just fine. Just sitting here in the Columbus office and working hard. Jeff, you've got some really nice equipment listed on our auction on May 19th. Tell our listeners what they'll find here.
Yeah, I'm super happy to have an opportunity to share some of our lots selling on the 19th on your show. In the Metro Omaha area, we're actually going to be selling a total of 39 lots from 7 different sellers on May 19th. I'd like to mention too, it's pretty nice that 6 of my 7 sellers all took advantage of BigIron's featured seller marketing investment, and they are reaping the benefits without a doubt. Certainly assists on Wednesdays when we're making our marketing ringman calls. They know the advantages of what marketing does for them. From our seller list, I've got actually OPPD, which is a high profile and a repeat customer of us. Aircraft Specialties, Jordan Machinery, Branded Enterprises, Verlin Olsberg, Palabecki Farms, and West Hartwell. Some of the premier options that or lots that we're going to be selling for OPPD is going to include a 2001 Sterling M7500 truck, and it's equipped with a National 500D telescoping crane. And in layman's terms, what we have here is we've got a 24,000 mile truck with a boom on the back that has a 68-foot reach and a 16-ton capacity. As a lot of our listeners will know, with the COVID situation from a year ago, OPPD had to sit on a lot of their equipment. We're blessed that they've now opened up their restrictions, and we are going to be able in the next few months to be able to start liquidating out a lot of the highly sought after equipment that OPPD does in fact have. So this will definitely be a crowd favorite. People have been calling and asking for these types of vehicles, so I'm excited about having the opportunity. They're also selling a single axle Sterling dump truck. Without a doubt, everybody's looking for anything it's dirt moving. If it's out there, people are going to be bidding on it. And then one of the items that is always definitely selling very well for OPPD is their Aztec RT960 trencher backhoe and backfill blade setups. These are all the 4x4x4 crab steering. These units, without a doubt, they sell virtually all across the U.S., but every time that we've sold these things, we're basically ballparking these around that $20,000 to $25,000 range. So look forward for this to be a very successful item as well. They also have got 3 job site trailers that they're going to be selling with us. One's a gooseneck, and the other 2 are pull behinds, but they're fully equipped and ready to go with air and heat, desks, windows, the whole ball of wax. We all are familiar with the name Jordan Machinery. Jordan Machinery, I'd like to add, has just completed a brand new facility out in Waterloo, Nebraska now, which is virtually just about 10 miles straight west of their old facility. But sits on 26 acres, and they've got a phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal new shop with just acres and acres of now pavement. And it's going to be a blessing for BigIron. Gives us a little bit more opportunity to spread their items out and get you guys all better photographs of what they're selling. But in a nutshell, just we're going to be selling 2 rough terrain forklifts. They're both equipped with the Perkins diesel, and they've got the 14-foot maximum lift capacities. One of their better items that I'm extremely happy to be selling is a 2001 Ford F550 fully equipped mechanics truck. This does have the 7.3 liter Power Stroke diesel with an automatic transmission. Only has 119,000 miles. 119,000 miles on a 7.3. That's going to definitely be striking some interest. It's equipped with a Lincoln welder. It's got the Ingersoll Rand air compressor, the retractable hose reels. It's got a bed-mounted auto crane. This truck's got it all, and it is sharp. I will give them that. They did a very, very nice job with this truck, and it's most certainly going to sell extremely well. As everyone knows, we've got a full list of the skid steer attachments that definitely sell with the Jordan Machinery listings each and every week. And then they do, in fact, have a Genie and a JLG vertical scissor lifts that are going to be selling on that auction as well. One of my new customers, and I think is going to turn out to be an extremely good customer for Big Iron, is Branded Enterprises. Trevor Brandenburg. He's out in West Omaha, Gretna area. Trevor has multiple LLCs that he's working with in his territory here, but one of his LLCs is actually called Branded Hauling, and he's going to be selling with us on the 19th a pair of identical spec'd out 2007 Max Vision truck tractors. These tractors are absolutely identical. They both have got the 12.liter 434 horsepower engines in them. They've got the Maxi Torque 10-speed trannies, and these things are sharp. One thing about Trevor, everything that he has is going to be pimped out. He's got the high polished wheels. He keeps everything shiny and nice. If you buy something from Trevor, it's definitely going to be a quality piece of equipment. He's also going to release a 2005 Sterling truck tractor that he's taking out of service right now. So we'll have an opportunity for 3 truck tractors. He does have a 2001 Transcraft Eagle, the 48-foot flatbed trailer. And this one here has got the spread axle, got air ride suspension. It's got the polished aluminum toolboxes on each side. It's got polished wheels on it. This is an extremely nice trailer. And as we know right now, anything transportation related is going to be a popular item. And then for a lot of people, he's got something that everybody would kind of like to have, but they want to have a couple buddies to go in there with them on it. He's got a 97 New Flyer low floor transit / party bus. And for anybody that has a potential for adding something like this to their fleet, and or have an opportunity to pick up an item that would be a lot of fun or could be business related, this bus has been pimped out and it is ready for weekends without a doubt. Trevor had the party bus business in Omaha, Nebraska, and with COVID last year, it shut him down. Obviously, there was no social opportunities out there. So this bus is going to be sold. It basically has room to seat up to 25 to 30 people. It is a multi-level. So when you step in, the low floor design allows you to put roughly 10 people on the lower side. You take one step up and then you got couch seating around the top. This has got all the mood lights. It's got a stereo system that is equivalent to anybody's in any bar in Lincoln, Nebraska. The truck has got the Detroit Series 40 diesel. It's got an automatic transmission, and it is just simply putting, it's a stud bus that is going to make somebody a lot of fun. Verlin Olsberg, gentleman, retired, roughly 90 years of age right now, is going to be selling with us a 1996 Ditch Witch. Only has 1,000 hours on it. This is one of the directional boring machines, and it is equipped with the tandem axle trailer. The entire system is fully equipped with all the accessories, and he did a very nice video for us, and it's ready to start digging today. One of the nicest items that I've had for a while, and I think is going to do extremely well, is a 2003 Terex TX640 four-wheel drive tractor. This has got a 68 horsepower Perkins. It's equipped with a 82-inch front loader, and it also has an 80-inch hydraulic box scraper mounted on the back. For those of you that think box scraper, well, this isn't your standard box scraper. You'll want to watch the video to appreciate the functionality of this item. The entire setup right now is at 10 grand, and I would be very surprised if this doesn't double by next Wednesday. The last item that Berlin's selling with us, he's got your standard John Deere industrial tractor. It's a model 401, it's just a 2-wheel drive diesel tractor, and it comes equipped with a box scraper as well. Like he said, this thing isn't the cleanest tractor that you're going to see. You're not going to drive it to prom, but it is as reliable as a Swiss watch. So somebody's going to have just a very, very good usable tractor. I've got an older gentleman as well that is selling a few items and relocating to Florida. His name is Wes Hartwell, and he's got a 62 John Deere 3010 wide front. He's going to also sell a Big Ox 72-inch rotary cutter. And then the last item that he has is a 3.8-foot rear blade. So 3 items selling for Wes Hartwell, and he's located up just a freckle north of Omaha. I'm doing the last listing for the Palabecki Farms dispersal. We sold several items for them 2 weeks ago, and the remaining items that are going to be listed on the 19th include a John Deere 3020 narrow front 2-wheel drive tractor. It's a very nice tractor. Runs well. It's going to be just one of your standard usable tractors. He had it hooked up to a John Deere 613 rotary cutter, and that will also sell on this particular auction. Last item that they have is an extremely nice, clean 2011 Starlight 7x20, 7-foot by 20-foot flatbed trailer. The thing's nice about this trailer as well is not only does it have the flip-up ramps on the rear, but it also has a set of pull-out underbody ramps that you can use if you don't want the flip-up ramps. Aircraft Specialties is a repeat seller for us, and they have a 2000 model Clark propane forklift. It's got the 16-foot max reach and a 3,000-pound capacity. I don't know where they use this thing other than inside every day because it looks absolutely like brand spanking new, operates exactly in the same fashion. The other thing that they have, I think our bidders are going to be interested in is an Ingersoll Rand electronic torque controller. So what this is obviously Aircraft Specialties. They rebuild the landing gear for aircraft. And so everything they have is definitely very specific and has to be very detailed. This torque controller is a 3/4-inch drive, and it does include the wrench, the sockets, and it has the mechanical digital display. So with that, I think we're going to have the opportunity through the metro area to provide virtually something for everyone on the 19th. And I encourage anybody to utilize our featured seller opportunity to go in and review these 7 sellers. And Ryan, with that, I'd like to once again thank you for including Metro in your broadcast.
That's our show for today. I'd like to thank our guests Scott Anderson, Doug Bender, and Jeff Gerdes, and remind everyone that the equipment mentioned on today's show can be found on the May 19th auction on BigIron.com. For the Big Iron Buzz, I'm Ryan Smith. We'll catch you here next week.